Resist! Defy! Do not comply! Resist!
In 1933, on Weber Platz in Berlin, Joseph Goebbels made the following speech. German students, we've directed our dealings against the un-German spirit. Consign everything un-German to the fire. Against class conflict and materialism. For people, community and idealistic living. I hand over the writings of Karl Marx and Kautsky to the fire. Against decadence and moral decay. For discipline and propriety in family and state. I hand over to the fire the writings of Heinrich Mann, Ernst Gläser and Erich Kästner. Against rascally attitude and political betrayal. For dedication of people and state, I hand over the writings of William F. Forster to the fire. Against soul-fraying overestimation of the instinctual life, for the aristocracy of the human soul, I hand over the writings of Sigmund Freud to the fire. Against falsification of our history and disparagement of its great figures, for respect for our past, I hand over the writings of Emil Ludwig Kern and Werner Hegemann to the fire. Against Jewish democratic influence journalism, alien to our people, for responsible collaboration in the work of national reconstruction, I hand over the writings of Theodor Wolff and Georg Bernhard to the fire. Against literary betrayal of the soldiers of the World War, for education of the people in the spirit of truthfulness, I hand over the writings of Erich Maria Remarque to the fire. Against condescending debasement of the German language, for care of the most precious property of the people, I hand over the writings of Alfred Kerr to the fire. Against cheat and arrogance, for respect and reverence to the immortal German people's spirit, devour fire also the writings of Tucholsky and Ossetsky. One final piece I will add, a short poem about the events which Bertolt Brecht made to commemorate them. When the regime ordered that books with damaging knowledge be burnt in public, and everywhere oxen were forced to pull carts laden with books to be burnt at the stake, a persecuted poet, one of the best, on studying the list of the burned, is appalled that his books were forgotten. He dashed to his desk in flaming rage to write to those in power. Burn me, he wrote with flying pen. Burn me, don't do this to me, don't leave me out. Did I not always report the truth in my books? I order you to burn me. Now I'm treated by you as a liar. Burn me, burn me, burn me. Google is a book-burning institution of the modern era. Down with the dictatorship of Google.
Hear, hear.
Shame on Google! Shame on Google! Shame